Hello friends, today we have with us Professor Dr. Sanjeev Sonawane sir, well-known educationist, Dean Interdisciplinary Studies, Savitribai Phule Pune University, Director Human Resource Development Center, Savitribai Phule Pune University. On the onset of this faculty development program, we seek his guidance. Our title of the faculty development program is Creation, Preservation and Dissemination of E-Content. Sir, we are on the verge to reopen our libraries. We librarian having some problems, sir. We librarian having some questions to ask you, sir. We seek your guidance for that. So I will ask you some questions, sir.
Okay, no
Please
problem.
give your guidance
You
for
are
that.
welcome. You are welcome.
What are the points we need to consider while reopening the libraries?
Yeah, Professor Mate sir, I congratulate you and your principal Adsule sir to organize such a very timely, important faculty development center for our librarians, because library are a knowledge resource center. And in this pandemic situation, the library's role in the post-pandemic situation has been uh, too much changed, and also important in supporting the teaching learning process and research process, and preserving the knowledge, creating the knowledge, disseminating the knowledge, and availing the knowledge at the need of the learner, or also the different services of a library service available to the students now. They told, as you are saying, that the libraries are reopening. That's a very welcoming sign, actually. The all over the globe, the library, due to the social distancing following, we have to follow due to this corona and COVID-19. And this, all the libraries was closed, museums was closed. That means knowledge resource center was closed. And at the
Yes, sir.
verge of this is the globe is now opening the libraries.
Yes, sir.
And you are rightly pointed out the question that the how the librarian, what type of precautions we have to take while reopening the libraries. The first thing we have to consider that library, after opening this during the COVID period or COVID, past COVID period, one thing we have to everyone, the knowledge provider agencies like library and librarian, or the stakeholders who are using these services, they have to understood now the new scenario of a fast new normal life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
and
Definitely, sir.
and,
Definitely.
and second thing, important thing is that the library has to change in a two-way.
Yes, sir.
First is that the existing physical nature of the library how to be changed,
Yes, sir.
which will be follow the social distancing and protocol of during the COVID period, and after the COVID period, what precautions we have to take so
Yes, sir.
that it will not spread, but
Definitely.
the knowledge resources will be shared.
Exactly,
And
sir.
that is
Exactly.
why the physical nature of the library has to be changed.
Yes, sir.
The counter to be changed, the cleanness after every 10 minutes you have to follow,
Yes,
the
sir.
visitors, you have to provide sanitation and other facilities there at
Exactly.
the door of the library,
Yes,
and
sir.
everything. This is a new, now become a normal thing,
Yes,
and
sir.
that has to be facilities to be changed. Another
Yes, sir.
thing is that those in the reading room, the distance between two readers, we have
Yeah.
to follow it.
Yes, sir.
Another question
Definitely.
arises due to this, that the number of the student visiting the and taking the benefit of a reading room will
Yes,
be
sir.
more, and that is why you have to increase the duration of the library
Yes,
reading
sir.
room, but you have to reduce the number of reading facility, number of students accumulated in the reading room. That
Definitely,
we
sir.
have to do it. Another thing is that while exchanging the book, there will be one fear in the reader, that they whether this corona will be on this book's cover or not. And that is why also that care you have to take.
Take care
That
of
is
it.
the sodium hydrochloride 1%. Every day you have to spray over the books, and you have to assure that the who will use this book
Yes, sir.
is a
Book.
corona free book, and that you have to assure.
Yes,
These
sir.
are the few things we have to follow in a physical exchange and all these things,
Yes, sir.
and very limited number in a queue number. There should not be crowd and all these things.
Yes, sir.
Another reopening thing is that the virtual, another thing is that the library services or knowledge services, the librarian or library fraternity has to provide without visiting the library.
Yes.
Yeah, that is the more important, and it was there, but
Yes.
it was not focused. But now
Definitely.
during, but now the post-pandemic period,
Yeah.
the how the reader or the stakeholders will not visit the library, but the purpose of sharing the knowledge and
Knowledge.
availability of the knowledge, whatever maybe that they needed,
Yes,
it
sir.
should be available by
Available.
another resources.
Yes, sir.
And then what will be the modality in that? Another mode
Definitely.
we have to follow to available them the knowledge,
Yes,
then
sir.
the virtual way. And that is why the definition of library of a post pandemic period will be a different one. It will be including the physical, including the virtual library
Yes, sir.
services. Now
Yes, sir.
then there will be limitations of the 100% library cannot be converted into a virtual.
Virtual.
Then you have then the like in this faculty development program, I had gone through the
Yes, sir.
content
Yes,
list.
sir.
It was very excellently designed,
Thank
and
you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
I hope
Thank you.
that after completing this faculty development program,
Yes, sir.
every library will be changed and librarians' attitude will be changed. New
Definitely, sir.
services they will be adapt, but to provide them new services, they need a new knowledge and also the new skills
Yes, sir.
and change attitude. And
Yes,
these
sir.
three things will survive the purpose of librarian and the existence of librarian, and
Yes, sir.
also raise the enhance the importance
Importance of.
and importance of
Yes, sir.
and librarian in the post pandemic period. And
Definitely, sir.
that is why you have to list down
Yes, sir.
the which type of virtual library services will be available.
Yes, sir.
Whether the only the link to the services, the out of copyright books which are scanned and available on a ebook form,
Yes, sir.
or any other which will be available in a what source in a e form, the library, then sharing the library. If
Yes.
in my library it is not available, so
Yes, sir.
you have to check with the sources from the
Definitely.
from the you have to make now the one consortium of the library.
Yes, sir.
If it is not available in a e-sources with one library, and
Yeah.
then immediately there will be you should search it
Search
from
it.
your consortium, and
Yes,
it
sir.
will be available with another college
Yeah.
library or
Mm.
another city library, and then link to be sent them.
Sure.
And what will be the process to access that knowledge? That knowledge, that access to the knowledge should be very well informed to the user, and
Yes, sir.
then he will be satisfied, and they will really appreciate that yes, library change, librarians are also changed. City, I am at my own place, but whatever may be the, without visiting the library, I am getting the knowledge
Knowledge.
for my references and for my enhancing the knowledge. And this is actually the scenario the library is going to change after the post pandemic period. Made sir. That is why I am saying that this faculty development program very right timely organized
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
with a very rich content. Now the question is that only how the seriously we are taking it,
Taking. Yes, sir.
exchanging the views,
Yes, sir.
exchanging the resources,
Research.
because the days has been changed.
Yes, sir.
Now you should be librarians should be connected to each other.
Yes.
Through that the library will be connect,
Yes, sir.
not only connected with the stakeholders also. Every library and librarian will be connected, and for that purpose what so apps will be, if there will be apps, there will be software, there
Yes.
will be any other dashboard through which you want to, or any like a WhatsApp or any other chat, you
Yes, sir.
can meet them and exchange views, and you have to use all the resources.
Yes, definitely,
there
sir.
should not be there should not be any difficulty
Yeah.
to the users of the library, and they should not be deprived from any services which he or she is expecting from the library.
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir. This way, really, we all will follow these instructions. We can say the proper guidance, how to behave with the library, how to behave with the students, and how to deliver the services effectively. Thank you very much, sir, and thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, and wishing best